Hello once again, and today time for another edition of Movie Chat. Yes, Movie Chat. And today, we got a classic today. We've got a classic, and of course it's going to be the Indiana Jones films. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant films. What's going on here? My lighting's all over the place, but oh well, it's my channel, you expect shit like that. Anyway, now the order I'm going to put these in. Now I'm going to definitely say all four of these films are good. You know, even the last one, which our fucking name escapes me now. Here we go. The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Even I thought that was a good film. Because I remember that came out the same year as Quantum of Solace, the James Bond film. I went and saw James Bond at the cinema, that film. I was quite disappointed, but I saw that on DVD for the first time. I absolutely enjoyed it when I first saw it. I thought that was better than Quantum of Solace. But now, it's up against the three others, the 80s classics. So, Raiders of the Lost Ark, that came out in 1981, was it? Then The Temple of Doom, which was a prequel, came out in 1984. A lot of good films come out in 1984, and the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade in 1989. Now, all three of those films were excellent. So I might cause a bit of a stir here. What order I'm going to put them in? It was tough. It is tough because, as I said, all four of these films are great. But I will be putting the Crystal Skull at number 4. You know, even I thought it was a good film, it doesn't touch the original three, or the first three, I should say. Yeah, few people say it was a great film, it was the best film, but no, my opinion, it will come number 4 because I thought, obviously, they were bad. They just, you know, Harrison Ford. He was a lot older, you know. I mean, he was pretty impressive. All the stunts he could do, you know. And they're going to make a 5. No, just leave it there. Just leave it. Even the 4th one did not really have to be made, but it was, and you know, it was an alright addition. Got a bit, you know, I didn't really care about the aliens and all that, but it was there. It was still there to be enjoyed, and I did enjoy it. Now, what order am I going to put this in? This is going to be difficult. It is going to be difficult. As I said, I might be causing a stir here because it might not be the order that you think. What's going to be my favourite? Now, it was going to be a toss-up between The Temple of Doom and The Last Crusade. Sorry, not Raiders of the Lost Ark. Sorry, that might disappoint a few people, but I don't care. It's my opinion at the end of the day, and everyone has the right for their own opinion. That's why I always say, what order do you put yours in? Because you know, it's nice to know what everyone else would put them in. That's why I do these videos. So what's going to be number 1? Now, this was really, really tough. I still find it very tough. Just a slight margin. The Last Crusade. That was my favourite. I actually saw that one at the cinema. That's the only one I saw at the cinema, actually. I just don't know, it had a lot of great effects. It had Sean Connery playing the father, and the banter between Harrison Ford and Sean Connery was brilliant. Just there was moments that were very, very good, you know, brilliant. That's why I think, and it has a lot of good special effects in it. That's why I'd think that just edges it over Temple of Doom, which is my second, Temple of Doom. Now, I know people are going to say, oh, the Temple of Doom, it was... No, I thought the fucking Temple of Doom was brilliant. I absolutely enjoyed that film. Brilliant. Very dark, but I think they went into a different direction. It was a prequel to Raiders. I just thought it was brilliant. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. You know, a kid from the Goonies was in it. I can't remember his name, but he was good in it. You know, it was just had that slapstick moment as well, but the effects were great. And that will be number 2 is Temple of Doom. Third one obviously is going to be Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah, a lot of people will put that as number 1, but I don't know. Even though it had great effects in it, there was those moments. I don't know. I when I was a kid, I just didn't get it. I think that was the problem. I just didn't get it. It's probably, I don't know, God and all that. I know it had something to do with the German and Nazis. The same, I think, because the Last Crusade followed off from the Raiders of the Lost Ark. I think because it had the Ark of Covenant and all that. You know, even though it had a thing on just the reference on the wall when it was going through that. I think the Will the Rats are and all that. So because it involved the Nazis, I think because it was a continuation from that. But then you got the prequel, you know, with River Phoenix, so that would have been a prequel actually. Not Raiders of the Lost Ark, Last Crusade. That was the prequel. Then Temple of Doom. Then it goes to Raiders, then goes back to the Last Crusade. So Last Crusade was also the prequel and the final until we got to Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Or, yeah, it's a bit of a tongue twister, that title, but you know, I still enjoyed it. I think it still had some good effects and good moments. But yeah, that's going to be number 4. So first of all, Last Crusade, second Temple of Doom, third Raiders of the Lost Ark, then the Kingdom of the Crystal whatever. I keep forgetting the title, but yeah, all 4 films were good. Always worth a watch, even though I've only watched the 4th one about 2 times. But you know, the first 3 are always going to give a watch. They're absolutely brilliant films. Brilliant. So what are yours? What order would you put them in? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.